Finals are starting soon. We have 10 fighters. Izayah Baxter. We have Rowik from IFG. We've got Cameron Rasmussen from F3 down in California. And a whole bunch of other phenomenal fighters. Right now we are waiting on the first match to start. We are going to see all of the matches here in Ring 1 on stream live as they happen.
Indeed.
If I remember correctly, the last couple of matches are going to have slight rule changes that we'll go over once we get there, just to ensure that nobody doubles out. I think that 3 doubles is no longer going to count as a loss for both fighters in any of these brackets.
Indeed. If I remember correctly from last year, doubles effectively, I wouldn't say they stopped mattering, but they stopped ending the match. Once we reach our final sort of medalist contestants. The wounds or HP loss will still carry over, so you are incentivized to double or to not double. Do not double.
Yeah,
you are
not incentivized to double. Nobody would incentivize doubles, Peter.
Yeah. We would never incentivize a double here. Just like you would never download a car.
I would download a car.
I would
Literally
download a car.
Today. I would love to download a car.
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
never really understood that.
If I could download a car, I would do so right now. Like, I have a car. I don't even know where I'd put a second car, but I would download it.
I'd download it.
Yeah.
I'm downloading a Bugatti. I'll put it on the street. I downloaded it. I don't care if it gets broken into.
I download like STLs and stuff, and I don't even have a 3D printer. So
I don't even know what an STL is.
It's like you know how there's pictures?
Yeah, do I know picture? Yes.
So
yes.
like a picture, it's like a picture in 3D.
A 3D picture.
Yeah.
It's a 3D model.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it can be real.
I hesitate to ask what you are 3D modeling, knowing you, but...
normal things.
Normal things.
Yeah.
Like...
legally distinct tabletop models that could potentially be used to proxy things in Warhammer 40,000.
Not owned by Games Workshop, specifically not using Games Workshop IP, legally distinct.
No. I would never download a Space Marine, but I would download a Star Soldier. Yes.
A Star Soldier and maybe a Space Bug.
Yeah, or perhaps some asteroid goblins.
Space Barbarian.
Oh yeah. We got our space barbarians. We got our space wizards, spelves, which are space elves.
All right, and here we go. We have our fighters lining up for the first finals match of the day. Of course, you get to continue looking at. Oh no, here we go.
KKyler Jocelyn of Masterless Fencing in red here on the left side of the ring versus Geoffrey Campbell of Lonin League here in gold on the right side of the ring. These are both really good fencers.
I mean, all 10 of these fencers are the best ones here.
I mean, yeah, definitionally, I guess they're all...
Or at least had the best performance of the day. And as our judges, we have Joe Calistro, Shark, and we have our very own Rabbit directing. We're going to be trading out judges and directors every match to make sure that everybody's as fresh as possible.
Okay.
Can you just double check for me that you've got 12 volt on your battery signal?
Indeed. Doing our final checks ahead of the match here. Directors getting their judges ready here. Doing some sort of weird finger gesture off into the distance.
As it should be.
Indeed. Oh, I think he got the air horn. Brace yourself.
And we hear the air horn. The atmosphere here is electric.
Oh, yeah, here at the Rose City Futsal West. And they're off.
Both rushing in to claim the center. Ooh. A wild strike from KKyler. Jocelyn responded excellently by Geoffrey Campbell.
Good rising cut directly into the hands right there. Definitely bought him some time before a potential afterblow came in.
Yeah, already some disagreement. A mono-E from the judges.
Going mono-E mono at each other there.
And after deliberation, we say a strike with a shallow target, strike on a shallow target with an afterblow, 1 wound to each fighter.
All right. First exchange brings them down to 8-8. A lot of jockeying for position.
KKyler
getting
holding
back into
Geoffrey to the edge. This is where Geoffrey wants to be, though. He likes inviting fighters to push him. Another 1-1 exchange.
Indeed. Seems like they might just whittle each other down to the last point here, but they are just starting.
Both fighters moving their feet well.
Ooh. Oh, and it looked like a pretty stout hit to the back of head there.
Yeah. We're likely going to see a warning for the back of head strike, but a great set of Zverkaus from KKyler.
Indeed. Great offense right there, not really letting Geoffrey kind of get into his wheelhouse and throw that flurry of strikes.
Yeah, Geoffrey does like to dive into measure, trying to stuff the blade. KKyler doesn't let it happen, keeps it moving.
Excellent play right there.
All right.
We have our first clean point of the match right here.
Yeah, KKyler gets out clean, taking a narrow lead.
All right.
Both fighters looking for some kind of bind, some kind of contact to work off of.
Ooh, and multiple strikes coming into the torso there. I believe there might have been an afterblow to the head by Campbell, though.
Yeah. KKyler extending that lead by getting that deep target, even with the afterblow.
Indeed. Just deepening it ever so slightly, putting Campbell in ever so slightly more of a hole to dig out of there. Incredible cuts along the midline there, very quick.
All well defended until Geoffrey stepped out of bounds.
Indeed.
Not leaving himself enough space to retreat.
Ooh, and another Zverik coming right along to the back there. This is why we wear the back of head protection. All right.
We see some disagreement from the judges.
Indeed. The inciting action wasn't particularly clear from my angle.
Yeah, we are going to see a yellow card here for the strike to the back of the head. And
an equalization of our score.
Yeah, clawing it back to an equal score.
All right, very tense. This could go either way.
You can hear a pin drop in here.
Ooh.
Again.
Those hits definitely creeping along the back of the mask there.
Yeah.
Looking at that replay right there.
Getting that lead back by 1 point. Deep target with an afterblow. No hesitation from both fighters. Great defense from KKyler.
Indeed, they definitely seem to know just how down to the wire it's getting. A lot of attempts to sort of overrun.
And KKyler takes it with the Unterschwerk to the body.
Very well done. Very well done. Great sort of expansion and contraction of measure by both fencers right there. Campbell really trying to claw back from that defensive stance he was in the early part of the match.
it worked out really well for him in pools where there was a little bit less aggression coming in, but not so well against a fighter like Kyler who can take that aggression and turn it against you.
Indeed. Yeah, turning out to be a fantastic counter fencer, especially in that last exchange. Trying to run over someone like that just doesn't end well.
Yeah. Now we've got our very own IFG fighter Rowik versus Izayah Baxter.
Indeed, from Lost Arts Historic Fencing. Both of these are going to be very interesting fighters. From what I know, Rowik is a very range-focused fighter, really likes taking those first intentions. Baxter, as we've seen in this ring before, very clean, very technical.
Absolutely right. And we see there immediately Rowik holding a long measure.
You can see Rowik just advancing constantly, trying to force Baxter into making a mistake.
Doing a great job of displacing Izayah's initial attack and getting what looked like a Scheitelhau to the top of the head.
Indeed. An excellent way to set up the start of the match right there.
Oh, missed strike from Rowik.
Oh!
Playing at range, both hitting each other in the mask. The tempo is
iffy on that.
Yeah. They're going to call that a double.
Indeed.
That's one button.
That. Right. Ooh, and a cut to the hand right off the advance into Krieg right there. That is Rowik to a T.
Yeah, taking advantage of Izayah creeping into measure a little early without being prepared.
Indeed.
Again, playing with that measure, getting that shallow target. Oh. Judges are disagreeing on who actually got the hit.
All right, they're calling that as a clean, shallow target from yellow to red, bringing it down to 6 and 7. You can see Izayah no longer as confident as entering measure, attempting to attack.
Oh.
But an excellent little slice across the neck right there.
Great entry there from Izayah.
Yeah.
Getting a narrow lead.
All right, seeing a lot of that constant movement from Izayah, trying to draw Rowik's sword all over the place. Ooh.
There you go.
Continued aggression down that center line with that retreat. Looks like Rowik gets a pretty decent hand shot.
Yeah, doing a great job of displacing the blade, parrying a couple of the cuts that were coming in, getting one clean on the arm.
Indeed.
A much more aggressive start from both of them. Rowik getting the better of it again.
Indeed. All he has to do now, or all they have to do now, is to maintain this point lead.
Ooh, nothing lands there.
But it
a
looks like
thrust to the hands is going to land clean for Rowik again.
Indeed.
Rowik just needs to maintain this lead, make sure he gets after blows on any strikes that come in.
Indeed. Rowik can get a deep target here. This will end it pretty quickly.
Playing in close measure, Rowik gets another one, deflecting the afterblow.
This is definitely well within Rowik's wheelhouse. It's hard to displace someone's blade when you're so focused on cutting down the center line. Both fencers are kind of playing the same game right now when Rowik just has more reach and a little more structure, and that is it.
Does it again at the very edge of range. Death by 1,000 shallow cuts. And IFG moves on with Rowik.
Well done by both fencers there. All right.
Now, of course, we're swapping directors every time. Now we've got Joe directing, Shark and Pirate Steve as judges.
Indeed.
So up next, we'll have our first competitor that came in with a bye round. It'll be KKyler versus Blair.
Indeed. I believe we've seen KKyler in this ring before, with Blair being a... have we seen Blair fight here before?
Not today. I saw him last year doing some great work, and I think we definitely need a drip check on Blair. Could we have a drip cam on Blair, please? For the neon shin and arm guards.
My God. Wearing the most contrasting colors known to mankind, yet somehow all
Absolutely
cohesive.
Beautiful.
Even getting that wonderful kind of missing texture checkering down there on the shin guards. Very Source Engine.
Oh, a very aggressive start. A couple of cuts from KKyler. One lands to the arm, I saw.
Indeed.
Yeah, so that cut landed on the shoulder, so judges could have called that as a deep target if it landed on the trap, but
indeed,
defaulting to the lower value, as Joe said. Ooh,
looks like a strike to a shallow target with an afterblow to the head right there.
I saw KKyler strike with a middle how to the abdomen.
Interesting.
Yeah. But with the good afterblow from Cameron.
Indeed.
These fighters coming in very aggressively, not taking any time at all.
You can definitely see a little bit of the so-called HEMA metagame popping up right here. Either a cut or a thrust with a very extended attack, and then that Zverkow coming in along the exposed line.
Much more of a Lonin style of fencing from Cameron right now. We were just talking about how Lonin has actually brought out a lot of different techniques today, but here we see a little bit of that reversion to the bread and butter, what wins them tournaments.
Indeed.
A well-placed strike to the hand there from KKyler.
Yeah, KKyler definitely throwing those Verkows to the hands very intentionally. It's a great strategy, because if they defend their hands, they just open up a deeper target in the process. Ooh, there we go.
A sort of delayed strike there from Cameron, faking one side, hitting to the other.
Creating just that ever so slight moment of uncertainty to capitalize on.
Yeah. But KKyler gets the stronger hit to the body, taking a narrow lead.
All right, coming back in here. Ooh, and a wonderful hit to the shallow targets there.
Yeah, and way to evaporate out of measure, making sure that that afterblow doesn't land.
That ability to kind of shrimp out is just really impressive.
A little more careful now as the health pools drop lower.
Indeed. This could still go either way.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh,
Oh,
an attempt at a Gazelin to the leg right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, and a wonderful response to the top of the head. One judge referring to this as a double.
Potential double. The judges are going to call a mono-e. That was a messy exchange once they got close.
It's once they kind of advance through Krieg into ring and into grappling range, these cuts become faster and they become tight into their body. It's really hard to parse just against the background noise of the match.
Calling
that is
that a
another
double. That's another button.
Oh my God. I'm losing these a little faster than I would have hoped today.
Both fighters trying to claim space.
Ooh. You can kind of see Cameron Blair slip backwards a little faster than they intended right there, creating just a moment of...
yeah, leaning left to try and cut on that left line. KKyler cuts on the same line to the mask.
It's kind of that lean is an attempt to sacrifice structure to gain just a little more angle to cut through their guard. And in that case, that is a absolutely working strategy right there.
Yeah. That looked to me like a strong hit from KKyler to the top of the head.
Indeed.
Judges are in complete disagreement.
It's absolute pandemonium, or pandemonium around here, folks. The fans are rioting in the stands.
They're going to watch the exchange for no agreement.
I want to be very careful with our rulings here now that everything is down to the wire.
2 points to 1. This can end in one exchange.
Oh!
And that might be it. 2 points for KKyler here is going to win it. That was a thrust to the target. KKyler is going to take this.
Indeed. But with 1 wound remaining.
As close as it gets.
That was a fantastic match. Both fencers really trying to adapt well, really trying to display their best qualities. KKyler really trying to lean all over the place, or Cameron trying to lean all over the place, throw KKyler off their game, but in the end, KKyler just proved to be a little too fast.
Now another Cameron, one of my best friends from California, Cameron Rasmussen, fighting out of F3 Club in Oakland, and Doug Mayovsky.
From our friends up in Bellingham.
Who's in Bellingham? Seven Swords?
Not Seven Swords. I actually forget their club name. Doug here's been in the game for quite a long time, though. A lot of experience. Not surprised to see him in this ring.
Yeah, I have definitely seen him at the last 4 tournaments. He always puts on a great show.
Oh, yeah. As I understand it, unless I'm thinking of someone else, I believe he also does Lands Connect reenactment.
He looks like he does Lance Connect reenactments.
All right. Oh, my God. Look at those guard changes. That is delicious.
Meyer-esque guard changes.
Oh, we are eating good here.
Cameron, notably a counter fencer.
Indeed. Ooh, oh, my. Ooh. I couldn't see that.
A very fast Vercow getting close to the back of the head.
That is a very fast. If we're looking at the slow motion replay there. All right, jockeying for position here.
Yeah, Cameron waiting for the opportunity to counter fence.
Oh, and there it is, that cut around happening again. I struggle to think of a way to counter that.
I thought I saw Cameron's Unterswerk to the hand land first, but
I believe
judges disagree.
Joe might be lampshading your opinion there a little bit there.
Yeah.
That said, Doug coming out incredibly strong. That is not a range you want to be fencing this man in.
No. Great footwork there from Doug.
Indeed. Look at him go. Ooh, and there it is. You just cannot let him get into that range to get that headshot.
His blade is just singing.
You'll notice that our wonderful little tech priests here have turned on the slow motion replays because Doug here is just that fast. Unsurprising.
Match for point differential.
And our first finals match decided by point differential.
Doug takes it.
I have not been as familiar with Mayovsky's fencing as I think I should be. That man is a beast.
Yeah, that was incredible. What happened a lot there was Cameron would deflect the first intention shot, and Doug would just have the second and third intention coming out way too fast to respond to.
his name.
Up next, we're going to have Juhl versus Robert Graper.
All right. Graper being our first Ronin, as it were, being unaffiliated with any club, at least as far as they've registered with this tournament, and Juhl being out of Seven Swords Academy in Tacoma.
We've got Rabbit back to direct this match, judging by Pirate
the smallest
Steve and
director
Joe.
with the largest voice.
A much more methodical approach than we've seen from Robert coming in.
Indeed. Oh, and
that's got to be
I am
a double
already,
or blow after blow.
I am already reaching for a button in apprehension.
Yeah, that'll be a double. That's another button. Getting real close to nips out.
Oh, yeah, no. The chest hair situation here is incredible, folks. Both of them coming in pretty cautiously here. An interesting attempt. Interesting attempt by Robert here to back out, and Juhl just unloading a flurry of cuts on them the second they cede that initiative. Yeah. It was kind of a staring contest in that initial bind.
Yeah, they really thought that there was going to be a halt called, and good on them for continuing.
Oh.
Again, both seizing the initiative at roughly the same time.
Welcome
They're going to call this a blow after blow. Yeah, that was a Zvercopter situation.
Really makes you wonder how many of the olden masters just had completely powderized elbows.
Probably all of them by the end.
Don't think they invented shoulder or elbow protection back then. A similar approach here.
Robert looking very relaxed as he comes in. Another blow after blow.
Seems to be the theme here, blow after blow through Zverkaus. Although, that inciting action from Red was definitely a deep target.
Oh, they're going to call it clean.
Interesting.
That evens up the score.
All right. Tense. Oh, an excellent false edge cut off that shoulder.
I agree with the double. The thrust landed at the same time as the leg hit. That is another button.
My God. I only got so many.
Two left.
I know, like.
Both fighters need to prioritize defending themselves over the offense.
And it looks like that thrust just sneaks in.
Yeah, following the thrust in really well.
Yeah. Almost kind of like slowly making blade contact, then shooting through.
Yeah. Great structure there from Rain managing to push it on in.
Ooh. Great control from both fencers, stopping almost exactly on the halt.
Robert.
I don't think we've had a particularly disparate fight.
Very even.
And there we entered the Zverk zone once again.
Yeah. Both going for the same opportunities, displacing each other just enough to avoid the double. Keeping it a nearly even fight. Oh,
that was almost too fast
to
be seen right
thrust
there.
to the face.
Yeah. That's definitely continuing to double down on this pre-existing point lead.
Yeah. And now at this point just needs to hit one afterblow to claim victory.
Ooh.
But doesn't. That afterblow came way out of tempo.
Indeed. A little deliberation from that judge, but it looks like unanimous agreement. Deep target from Gold bringing this down to 2-1, neck and neck practically.
Wow.
This is kind of a nail biter. They're both so fast, it's almost like watching whoever flinches first.
Yeah, evaporating that lead. Robert still looking calm and composed, both going in for thrusts. Great
Inconclusive
defensive work.
exchange. Oh, and that, I believe, is it right there.
That's going to be it. Rain hits that arm coming in, manages to get out of the afterblow.
Let's take a look at that replay right there. Excellent. Wonderful work by both fencers right there.
Great job, Rain.
For those of you at home who might be having trouble trying to follow along with the action, I regret to inform you it's not going to get any easier from here on out.
Not even a little bit.
It's going to get worse. And by worse, I mean better. But this is great fencing, and great fencers move extremely fast. We got Rocco Jones coming in gold versus IFG's own Rowik Kinnard in red.
Very excited for this one. Two extremely long-range fencers. I expect we're going to see some really fun trickery out of Rocco.
Indeed. Going to see a lot of pressure out of Rowik, I believe.
Yeah.
Wonderful crowd making a lot of noise for our contestants here.
As much as I like Rocco, I do have to root for Rowik as a fellow club member.
Oh, I mean, realistically, I want Rowik to pick him up by his ankles and swing him around like a hammer. But we're going to see what happens here. Coming out immediately. Yeah, there we go. That dive to the legs that we saw earlier. All right.
Okay.
Dropping it down to 8-8 right off the bat.
Rowik feeling out, throwing out a feint.
Oh, an excellent counter attack right by there.
Absolutely. As Rocco jumps in, deflects the blade, gets a great little counter cut on his arm.
Indeed. Looks like Rocco attempted a false edge cut as an afterblow, but simply wasn't.
Rowik
my
again taking advantage of an overcommitment by Rocco, deflecting and countering.
Not allowing Rocco to make use of his measure at all. This is great play by Rowik.
Scoreboard, please.
Ooh. We're seeing a perhaps slightly more aggrieved Rocco coming in here, throwing a flurry of cuts. Still seems like Rowik is able to eke out a cut in front of the judges there.
Yeah, they are going to say that is a blow after blow. Good blade work from both fighters.
Indeed. Rare to see Rocco commit to an attack that hard. Unfortunately, he seems to be playing directly into Rowik's wheelhouse.
Yeah, Rowik not falling for any of Rocco's tricks.
It is really hard to get a first intention hit on Rowik.
And again, just chipping away at that score, maintaining his lead.
If he can blow after blow this kind of into the ground, Rowik can absolutely eke out a pretty solid win here.
Oh, there. Rocco gets his first clean point.
Indeed. Bringing the points a little close in. I'll admit I've got a dog in this fight. I'm trying to play it cool, but my heart's in my throat right now.
Rocco trying to get Rowik to commit to anything. Maybe catches. I do agree with Steve over there. It did look like Rocco hit the arm.
Indeed. If we're locked in on that replay right here.
Oh, no quality, no
Indeed.
change.
It looks like the inciting hit was a leg shot that was too tippy to be quality. There it is, that void again. Fantastic control. And finally he makes it work.
Rocco finally finding his measure, finding his tempo.
Looks like he has the opportunity to claw this back.
Evening up the score.
Indeed, 4-4.
Good defensive work from Rowik there, avoiding the hand hit.
Indeed. You can see how quick Rowik is to back out, throwing a non-committal Jocelyn, trying to bait an attack.
Taking advantage of Rocco's commitment there to try and jump in.
Indeed. Excellent attempt to redouble, but Rocco can simply just back out so quickly. You can see that avoiding that counter blow by a hair's breadth. The extent to which they're playing the same game is... And that is the hit Rocco is angling for right there.
Landing a solid thrust, it looked to me like to the body.
Indeed. Pretty sure I saw that somewhere in the neighborhood of the neck or chest, but...
They're going to call it to the arm.
Well, at least we get more of a fight this way.
Ooh, Rowik making an odd choice, walking right into Rocco's measure, but they're going to get a double. I am down to 1 button.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to 1 button each right here. It is not looking good. Or potentially it's looking great.
Depends on your inclination. An attempted upcut from Rocco. Oh, just playing at the edge of each other's
to the leg right there.
A blow after blow to shallow. It's going to bring it to 3-1.
Oh, this is so tense. This is so tense. All right. Rowik coming in once more. Doing their best to keep...
Avoiding the initial strike, but coming back in for the redoubling.
Indeed. I sympathize, though. It is difficult to get a read on where Rocco's blade is at any given moment. That was a dramatically close match, probably the hardest we've seen anyone push Rocco so far.
Yeah, Rocco showing incredible adaptability, learning the game that he needs to play versus Rowik, and adjusting his strategy accordingly.
Truly fantastic.
Great fencing by Rowik. All credit to Rocco for getting them done.
Indeed. All right.
We are, of course, heartbroken to see IFG fall out of the leaderboard, but again, all credit to Rocco.
What a run by Rowik right there, though. Looks like we're teeing up for our next match right here. Got Doug Mayovsky coming back in from Kolshin Hema in gold, as well as KKyler coming in from Masterless in red. Looks like we're just going to take a couple minutes just to get some technical things set up as we're moving into the semifinals.
Now this upcoming match, we've got Doug versus KKyler. It's going to be fascinating. We obviously saw that incredibly fast blade work from Doug, those Verks coming out at lightning speed. KKyler, though, with an excellent level of defense in his matches, I'm wondering if he's going to be able to keep those parries high and get it done.
I completely agree with everything you just said there. It's Doug did have, I think, the strongest showing in one of these matches so far. Rabbit showing that he is, once again, Darth Maul by any other name out there.
A bow staff master.
Indeed, indeed. Missed his true calling in Wushu, for sure. Doug, however, did have a very strong, probably the strongest point disparity we've actually seen in our finals matches so far. KKyler,
the only win so far by point disparity in the finals.
Indeed. So fucking scared, dude. They were going at it at the end. I thought one of them was going to fucking die. KKyler's been playing a very strong defensive game, very, very sort of Eurohema chic, can just get in there, really keep that aggression moving, has already faced down 2 pretty strong opponents already.
Yeah.
So I don't really have, if you're trying to bet on this, I don't have any tips, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, we do have the camera, so we can show a little bit of the chest hair. This is the evidence of the doubles that have occurred so far. I will keep the nip tucked, but
maybe I should have. This undershirt's a little sweaty from all the sparring.
Here we can.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna. Oh. Okay, I did like this shirt a lot, but you know.
I'm so sorry. I'll buy you a new one.
It's all good. I don't care, man. I don't care.
It just tore so easily.
He hurt Snoopy.
Oh no! I'm
Don't worry,
so sorry.
I'll put Snoopy. I'll put Snoopy on a new shirt. I'll put Snoopy on a new shirt. Are we counting that as a button? Okay, that's a button, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's
R.I.P. Snoop.
Liam Clark. Go Mariners. I agree. Also go Rocco. I ripped Snoop. I'm so glad that I'd actually just bought a new T-shirt at the Indes Ferox Gladio merch stand.
Yeah, really, what I'm doing is giving you an opportunity to change for the after party.
Indeed, indeed. In fact, if you want to see more of this, we have commemorative calendars available at the merch stand. Please buy them.
All right, and we are ready to go. KKyler, Jocelyn, Doug Mayovsky.
All right.
Tapping blades at the start, showing great sportsmanship.
Indeed. Fantastic movement. I think I did see a hand shot that
early-
slipped by unnoticed from KKyler there.
Not unnoticed.
I
saw
doubted
a
our
sharp
judge for
called
the
it.
wrong moment.
How dare you?
I deserve to have my shirt ripped open,
He's got
honestly.
the eyes of a shark.
Oh. I just had a shirt thrown at me. I'm not putting this on. I do bench press for a reason.
It looks like KKyler's going to play a longer range game.
Ooh, completely locked up there. That is.
Yeah,
That was kind of like a little anime moment right there.
but they're going to say that Doug got a hit coming in, and it does look to me like he hit the top of the head in that slow motion replay.
Indeed, yeah. It looks like he gets a hit on KKyler there. All right, Mayovsky coming back in with a notable degree of swagger. Although a little less fluid, and he eats that rising cut to the torso so fast.
No response to the Unterswerk.
All right, looks like a little just tacit "you okay" check between our fencers right there.
Of course, it was a strong hit to the ribs,
Oh,
as
yeah.
you see there. Boom.
Ooh, see the blade bend on that hit, too. All right. Looks like we're waiting for things to update for a second here. I agree, Jesse Harold, not Snoopy.
Not Snoopy. Again, apologies to the Snoopy fans out there.
Charles Schultz is going to arrive shortly to rectify this. Oh, and another one of those rising cuts to the torso right there. Great
Yeah.
structure.
It did look to me like Doug had a response shot,
Yeah.
and the judges agree.
It's a great counterplay to the sort of mind-right German Zwerkow storm is just
Hit him on the top of the head.
indeed. All right.
Yeah.
Coming back in. Ooh, Mayovsky actually being able to tee up the Zwerkows there.
I saw what I thought was an afterblow from KKyler, but they did not call it.
So mean. Ooh, a lot of fast repartee to the arms there.
Yeah, flurry of blows.
Indeed. Getting down to it, but Doug Mayovsky seems to be putting KKyler to the screws here.
Both careful, waiting for a mistake.
Indeed. You're seeing a lot less of that guard changing
Doug
from Mayovsky, but you
committing.
can see almost like an autonomic response there. KKyler just moves to that Unterhau. Indeed.
Doug extending his lead, putting KKyler in a really bad position here.
All he needs now is one shallow target, but it could be a doozy to
And
get, and I
he
say that as
just
he
takes
immediately
it.
gets a shallow target. This
He
is why
says,
Gazelin.
defense be damned, takes the one-arm shot at Kyler's leg. And Doug takes it.
Excellent work by Doug Mayovsky right there. Fantastic. Coming in. Excellent tournament psychology. Great kind of mentality right there. Just realizing that you can trade a little clean fencing to just end the match right there. Not always the right thing to do, but in that situation, absolutely the right thing to pull off.
Absolutely. And up next, it looks like we are going to have Rocco and
We got
the other one.
Rocco and another guy.
Some other lad.
No.
Oh,
Rocco and Juhl.
Chest cam up. Sorry.
Yeah, come on, pop tits out, boys. Yeah, Rain Juhl from Seven Swords versus Rocco from Seize the Floor. Both of them had fairly close matches ahead of this. I think both of them were kind of expecting to hit the floor pretty hard. Both of them found pretty strong opposition.
And here we go.
All right. I think both of them are kind of playing similar games too. Extending, snapping to that fast second intention. Oh, you can see Rocco really playing with his tempo now.
Yeah, that delayed step forward. Both fighters not wanting to be the first to make a mistake.
Ooh, looks like a blow after to a shallow target right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Rain managed to hit. Oh. Yeah, Rain managed to hit the arm on the way in. Rocco got the head on the way out.
Indeed. Both of them, once again, reminding us while we were busy studying the blade, they actually studied footwork, and it's doing both of them very well.
Really, really well. That looked to me like an upcut from Rocco to the hands. It
Indeed.
looked like it landed clean, but
No
quality.
Indeed. Just a little false edge swoop right there, equalizing that score.
Both fighters really careful.
It's like he's sighting down that thing like a rifle almost.
Yeah, holding the longest point I've ever seen.
Ooh.
Cutting around, getting what looked like a clean shot on the arm.
Indeed. Something of a somber atmosphere here. Everyone is locked in on this.
I mean, who wouldn't be? Oh.
Interesting close play as they both crash in through those first intention attacks.
Deflecting the blade up, Zverking. But he got a slice across the body.
Interesting.
Sure.
Rocco definitely running into extremely stiff opposition here.
A non-committal upcut from Rain.
Looked more like a provocation, kind of cutting outside from that iron gate as well.
Well outside of measure.
Ooh,
Oh!
extremely strong. That little twitch up to lead the point and then dropping it down.
Yeah, Rocco seizing the mistake.
Let's
from
take a look.
Rain.
That looks like a hit to the arm
Yeah.
from the camera perspective.
Yeah, Rocco with a better aimed shot to the hand there.
Indeed. Pulling him into his wheelhouse a little bit there, though. I think Juhl might have a slightly stronger command of the center line. All right. See both of them holding their swords pretty close to their body, unwilling to give the other fighter any kind of information.
Yeah, and trying their best to protect those hands.
Indeed. You can kind of see the order of targets they're working here.
Rocco trying to find his measure, jumping in, but not able to land clean. It looked to me like Rain got a nice hit there.
It looks like Rocco might have been able to slide down Rain's blade into a shallow target.
They called it a deep.
All right, well, I'm not on that side of the fight.
Yeah.
Definitely starting to make those points back. You can see the little battle computer that lives in his brain starting to work.
He is adapting like Maharaga.
Attempting to kind of press the point from Oaks like that unconventional and the sort of more frenetic Eurohema kind of fight. All right, 6-1 here.
I'll bet we see a strike to the leg right here from Rocco.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I think Rain knows that. They're definitely seeming to lead a little more intentionally with that leg, trying to lead Rocco to cut low.
Trying to provoke the strike.
Oh, and they crash high.
And Rocco might have collapsed that guard enough to get the hit in. They're going to call that. God dang it. That's the last button.
I still have a theoretical button to go before the shirt is finally dead. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are going chest out here.
Ooh, with a upcut with the short edge to the hands. Rocco takes it.
Both of them attempting to kind of, you can see how deep they were getting into each other's measure right there. I think both of them trying to provoke another one of these. Match gold. Rocco cinches it 6-0.
Rocco coming in with a winner's attitude, came and won gold last year, went to Poland for 3 months, forgotten by the world, came back with fire in his belly and an excellent sense of measure.
Training in a monastery like Batman, realistically.
And a really weird wheel behind his head that seems to turn every time somebody hits him with something.
That was an interesting fight. That's been 2 of these matches so far, both with Rain, where it kind of turned into a contest to see who was going to flinch first. That last point they scored, you could really see that both of them were kind of in their neutral stances so close that they could have just reached out and touched each other. And Rocco was just able to sneak that little hand shot in there, cinching that point.
Yeah, it looks like up next we're going to see Rocco versus Doug.
Oh, now I am excited for this.
That would be the gold and silver medal match.
Indeed. Oh, we're there already, huh?
Yeah, we haven't seen the bronze medal match, though, so...
You see, bronze medal match is always where the fun is.
Exactly.
And also in the gold and silver match, I'd like to clarify, if you are walking away from this with a gold or a silver, do not hunt me down later. You are also fun.
So here's the thing. I do need some input on what do we do if there's another double, because I am out of buttons.
Well, we tear my shirt all the way.
Well,
but
that's first things first, but what do? I'm not taking my shirt off. I mean, Marty, nearly belly buttons out. You can see the treasure trail going on.
This is true. This is true. We're luxuriating hard here in the Sahara. It's hot, you know.
Yeah.
I could give you another shirt to unbutton.
All right, we'll have our bronze medal match here.
All right. Are we running this fight back? I could have
No,
sworn.
we didn't see KKyler versus Rain.
Oh. I think I'm just hallucinating then.
All right, well, if you've hallucinated this match, then who wins?
My inner demons.
Yeah.
All right. Be a tense match. I'm predicting that this is going to be another one of those kind of staring contest matches. 2 very fast fencers with kind of programmed second intentions, really raring for the chance to go.
Yeah.
Turning that torn collar outwards into a little Revere collar there.
And here we go. KKyler versus Rain.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Both weaving their blades around each other, not wanting to give contact. sort of scooping in and out of measure.
Indeed. You can see them moving in that sort of that common continuum of motion, kind of between that low boar's tooth fool's guard.
Interesting. That looked like Rain thought there was contact.
Indeed.
Didn't keep fighting till the halt.
Indeed, an odd pause right there, but that's really all it takes to establish that point lead. Yeah, we have our replay right here.
You can see Rain pause there. KKyler capitalizes, gets the clean hit.
Seeing as they paused on a parry, I'm wondering if Rain believed they got hit right there. Back in with a very strong Unterhau to engage.
More aggressive, both with almost matched Zverkaus, but KKyler making the contact.
I really, really liked that opening cut from KKyler. Unterhau firing off the hip, nice and powerful right there.
Great follow-up from both fencers.
Definitely showing that a versatile approach, giving you every tool in your kit sort of equal measure, makes you a threat. But an excellent thrust sneaking in from Rain right there.
Chases it down until it lands.
Indeed. Not quite a double tempo after blow following it, but that's a pretty nasty thrust.
Yeah.
Here we go on that instant replay. You can see the second they decide to commit, right there, you can see KKyler's sword drift ever so slightly off point.
Oh, no hesitation from KKyler there, swinging up into his ribs.
Just in love with how well KKyler is deploying that Unterhau. Very clearly a well-honed piece of his toolkit.
KKyler extending his lead ever so slightly.
All right, 6-3 in KKyler's favor.
Much more careful approach this time.
Indeed. See Rain being a little less confident,
and
but KKyler is just able to cut in so quickly.
Yeah, and beautiful form, blocking any chance of response from Rain, landing 2 solid cuts.
As opposed to our last match, both fencers really trying to lock in those first intention hits. KKyler is able to sort of control the tempo of these engagements and is definitely reaping the benefits. A narrow miss on that first rising cut. I think definitely giving inciting action to Rain in that.
Yeah,
we'll
I
do
agree with the far judge. No agreement, no exchange.
Definitely the most inconclusive of these exchanges we've seen so far. All right, and here they go. Strong opening attack by Rain there, but it looked like KKyler might have actually been able to slide that attack up their blade and into the head.
I am not sure, and neither are the judges. Ooh, getting back a little bit of that differential.
Indeed. Evening it out, turning this into a much closer fight. Measured run into the middle. KKyler pressing, Rain giving up a little bit of ground there and fighting that attack.
Yeah, KKyler not wanting to let...
Ooh. And an extremely powerful sort of middle how right to the arms right there.
Yeah.
Bringing it down to 4-1. Still possible for KKyler and Rain to both cinch in a single hit at this point.
Yeah, 1 controlled thrust from Rain.
Seeing a lot of that play for the center there again, and KKyler manages to Zverik and plant a thrust into the hands.
Rain just not ready with the second intention.
No. They were both really strong coming in there. I think KKyler just had a stronger plan. That is one of my favorite hits from the entire tournament. A Zverik into a thrust to the shallow target is...
And pressing the blade on those hands, stopping any chance of recourse.
And I believe that cinches, and correct me if I'm wrong, the bronze medal for KKyler.
That is correct. KKyler wins bronze.
Excellent work by both fencers right there. If we put together some kind of highlight reel, I want that Zverik out of hand thrust to definitely be in there.
And now we're going to see the final match. We see KKyler celebrating, but we're going to see the gold medal match. Rocco Jones versus Doug Mayovsky.
Indeed.
The two highlight reel machines of today's tournament.
This could go either way. I really don't know how their respective styles are going to bounce off of each other.
Not a clue.
This is it. This is the final match of the tournament, fighting for gold and silver, respectively. It's been a fantastic competition this entire time. Rocco Jones in gold, Doug Mayovsky in red.
Rocco defending his title.
A great shot there of one of the seconds seeming to obstruct our fencer. Okay, 500 might be a...
There definitely are not 500 people watching this, but 40 is pretty good. And all of you loyal, gentle souls,
Indeed.
Thank you for coming today.
It's been a pretty consistent amount of people on the stream all day. I know a lot of you have been probably tagging in and out. Happy that all of you have joined us for this journey. A lot of
high
posturing here.
Vom-Tog from Doug.
Doug
switching guards.
Doug is hitting us with all that classic Meyer schmaltz right there. Ooh, little retreat into Schlussel, trying to provoke an attack from Rocco.
Not quite sure how to engage. Rushes in. I didn't see who got the hit there.
Indeed. I had my view blocked at the moment. Not a great view. Oh. We have our first reprimand of our gold medal match, something of a tradition at these tournaments.
Just got to keep them honest.
Yeah, well, you get people when you have so much on the line, the intensity tends to ramp up. All right, coming back in.
Rocco going for that long measure strike.
Ooh, going into Mittelhut and Schrankhut right there.
A long point from Doug.
Doug really looking every bit like a Freifector pulled right from Meyer's Codex.
Not settling into any guard, not giving Rocco an opportunity to adjust.
Hitting the hand, knocking the sword right out.
And we have Doug calling that after blow as invalid, saying that Rocco parried it. Great sportsmanship from Doug, and great fencing. Oh, that's going to be another blow after blow. Strike to the body on Doug.
Indeed. Rocco maintaining that 2-point lead as both of their scores slide a point.
We're not seeing that lightning fast Zverik from Doug. He's not going to the strongest of his tools. Rocco just such a fearsome opponent. Rocco receives the yellow card for exposing the back of his head.
Indeed. Can't tell if that hit found him a little on the hard side or if he was just recoiling in advance. Trying to invite that attack from Schronkut. Ooh. Seeming to just completely body void Doug's attack.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, let's look at that replay right there.
Offline.
They get that solid contact, completely lets that Doug commit so hard he actually bounces off of Rocco.
Yeah.
7-2 right here. 1 point will end this by disparity.
And Doug cannot make contact.
Indeed. All right, we're watching that exchange. Getting a little check-in right there. Doug is taking some pretty meaty hits to the side of the head. Last thing we need just at the 11th hour here is a concussion. Ooh.
That might be a double.
Regretfully, I'm going to have to put Snoopy down. I am not happy about this.
You could have at least waited until the camera was on you, but that shirt is torn.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've taken out Snoopy.
Belly button's out.
Buttons out, boys. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, no. We have medics on the scene, thankfully. I'm going to cover up. That seems disrespectful.
It looked like Doug took a strong hit to the back of the head. Up and moving. Just got stunned.
Anytime he can walk off the court is a good time.
It is unlikely that that is going to result in wounds as a overwrought hit.
Getting some speculation here.
Yeah. That is a second yellow card for Rocco for a disallowed target. Doug
must question
soldiering
a
on.
little bit of the wisdom of both soldiering back into that ring after a hit like that and both potentially allowing Doug to do this without a medical inspection. Rebutton my shirt. This feels very somber all of a sudden. All right.
And there is a clean strike.
All right.
And Rocco Jones takes gold for the second year in a row. An absolutely fraught gold medal match. Both fighters putting everything on the line. Rocco clutching victory, 5-point differential.
Rocco absolutely able to shut down Mayovsky's kind of close in and take that cut offline. His ability to do that, it is It's a great match, some great play by Rocco right there.
Not allowing the Zverks to come in, doing an excellent job of maintaining range, aiming his strikes, unfortunately sending a couple to disallowed targets, but clinching it at the end with a gentle tap to the hands.
Do sincerely hope we get just a quick check on Mayovsky, just to make sure.
I do see him walking around. He looks like he's doing okay.
Okay.
Rocco definitely walking off the adrenaline right now. Both fighters, again, put everything on the line.
Indeed. Fantastic medal matches this time around. Bronze, gold, silver, all of those were definitely earned. We had competitors putting everything they had into this. I have enjoyed every fight I've seen from this morning to right now.
Yeah. And here we have Doug looking in good health and good spirits.
Excellent.
A champion among champions.
Also worth noting that a rarity among tournaments, we have actually hit our finals before 7 p.m.
The cool flaming IFG thing.
That there would be Patrick, Il Professore. He's the club uncle.
Erica.
Erica. Erica. Erica. Erica. And there we have Erica Baker, another longtime stalwart of Indes. Definite needed counterbalance to the boys club energy we tend to have.
They got the shirts that they designed.
Indeed. If you are watching this from the bar, come on down, cop a shirt at the stand if you haven't already, cop a calendar. Support the club, support the event. Get yourself some cool stuff. I have one of the shirts here. I can hold it up. That's your trip. Indeed. Just shouting out, we have an in-house design company run by Logan, goes by Shark over there, Open Water HEMA, where we market a lot of our club merch through. Just about everything ordered through that will go back to Indes for Oxpladio. And Master.
Look at that drip alert.
Oh my God.
Drip cam, drip cam.
Drip cam that this instant.
Yeah! Woo!
Masterless giving us a master class right there.
In the bronze medal goes Joe saying that Kyler is the only person in the building who has beat him in a tournament, so he gets the bronze medal.
Oh, we gotta strip some of that confidence off that man.
Kyler is receiving $50 gift cards and receiving a number of gift cards to
I believe Purple Heart and Open Water HEMA?
To Purple Heart and Open Letter HEMA. Doug Mayovsky, Joe's talking about how he's come back better every year and now winning a silver medal.
Getting our silver medal, and perhaps ironically seems to be being awarded a Wakusi Rattlesnake overlay. A $60 voucher for Castile Armory. Ooh, and the brand new hotness from Wakusi Armory right there, the Premium Plus Rattlesnake.
Hopefully that will prevent any more shots to the head from taking him down.
Indeed. Indeed, all of these medals were hand engraved. And we have an engraving station in-house where all of our medalists will have their names engraved on these wonderful cutwood medals in-house.
Our second-year gold medalist from Seize the Boar, Rocco Jones.
A man who's definitely put in the effort for that win.
All that training in Poland paid off.
Indeed. Getting a coupon for a free gorget from Heavy Hammer Artificer. And a pair of these sort of pseudo-soft shell St. George saber gloves. I can confirm the saber gloves are quite comfortable. And as someone who owns some Heavy Hammer kit, it's good work.
And Joe now is telling Rocco that he does not get to compete anymore.
Indeed. Just like previous two-time gold medalist Ember McIntyre from Lonan League.
Yeah. Everybody give it up for Rocco, Doug, and Kyler.
Indeed. A great showing from competitors around the Pacific Northwest. We have had competitors come in from all over.
Joe's talking about the after party.
Indeed. For those of you at home, you cannot join the after party because you are not here.
Too bad, so sad.
Indeed.
It's really too bad. We have our hairy chests out.
Indeed.
And you're going to miss it.
I believe we might even have another Stein hoisting competition, and I'll try to let someone else walk away with a prize this year.
You should consider yourself lucky that my shoulders are trash.
Hey, I already got a Stein from that bad boy. I don't need nothing else. All right, for all of you.
And with that, the first day of the Indes Ferox Gladio Tournament of Roses 2026 is over. You can find us here again tomorrow for the WNBT Longsword, the Sword and Buckler, Messer, and Ringen tournaments. We have a lot of action tomorrow that's still going to be very fun to watch. Make sure to tune in, even if it's not Longsword. We hope to see you there. Thanks for joining us today, enjoying our hairy chests and the death of Snoopy. Congratulations to our finalists. See you tomorrow.
If you're watching this at home, pour one out for Snoopy, please. But it's time for Indes Tournament of Roses 2026 After Dark. I'll catch you all tomorrow. This is...